Today we've kicked off an annual oral rabies vaccination event. We'll be distributing about 1 million baits across parts of northeast and eastern Ohio, as well as parts of West Virginia and western Pennsylvania. And during that time, we'll have low-flying aircraft distributing these baits in rural areas. And in about a week or so, we'll also be distributing the baits by helicopter, as well as vehicles in the suburban and urban environments.
Okay. I've read, on some of our feeds and stuff, there have been a couple cases in Ohio
Yes.
of rabies. I can't remember where the last one I just read was. Wasn't too far from here. Southwestern Columbiana County or something. I don't remember. But how effective is this, dropping all these rabies baits?
The program is definitely effective. Over the last 20 or so years in Ohio specifically, we have been able to prevent the spread of rabies that is most commonly transmitted by raccoons. And so we have seen case reduction over the years. This year, I believe so far there have been 3 reported cases. And because it's the busy summer season, that's actually really great news. That's a fairly low number of cases. And I believe last year in 2018, by comparison, there were 12 total reported rabies cases for the state.
So they are down. As always, every year we tell people, if you find one of these in your shrub beds in your yard, what do they do?
If someone finds a bait in an area that a child or a pet is not going to find it, we actually ask that they leave them alone and give wildlife an opportunity to pick up the baits. However, if someone does find a bait in a place where either they've obviously found it open on the grass or where their child or dog may come across it, if they could just use a paper towel or a glove and toss the bait into a wooded area where wildlife would be more likely to find it, that would be great.
Right. Like if your dog is in the yard and picks it up, it's not going to harm them, right?
No, the baits will not harm a dog. They are safe. However, we do ask that if someone's dog does have a bait in their mouth, it is absolutely better for a person not to try to get the bait out of the dog's mouth, because they could in turn potentially get bitten by their own dog trying to do so.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how long are you going to be doing this?
So we just started here in Ohio today. We hope to wrap things up by about the middle of next week, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, if the weather looks nice. But the helicopter baiting will take place pretty much right when we finish with the airplane. So we will be dropping baits between now and about September the 1st.
So people see a helicopter hovering and don't be alarmed.
Sure, absolutely. So the airplanes will be flying pretty low at about 500 feet altitude. The planes are white with red and blue stripes. The helicopters are red and black. They'll actually be flying just above treetop. So yeah, if people see either airplanes or helicopters in the next week and a half flying straight lines back and forth across the general area, they don't need to be alarmed. They will be dropping the baits in those areas.